What's up, YouTube? This is Brian Pfeiffer, marketingmeathead.com. Today I want to talk to you about focus and why this is going to be the most important video of 2020. All right, welcome back. So make sure you subscribe, bang the notifications bell if you like this content. Leave me a comment and share it with your friends and like the video. I appreciate it. We're going to talk today about focus, guys, because I am pretty good at this. I've been running my own business now for 20 years, and out of anybody in this world, I probably get the most distractions because I own a customer service-based business in Las Vegas. It's a VIP hosting company, so pretty much like 7 nights a week, I'm on call. Like if someone can hit me up, they might want to go to a gentleman's club, they might want to go to a nightclub, whatever. And, they expect me to get back to them right away. That's just how it works. That's typically why I've been kind of in the nighttime routine for pretty much all my life. I've always slept through the morning hours. There was a period in there when I actually woke up around like 8 or 9 o'clock. But lately I've been sleeping late and then going to bed sleeping until about 1 or 2 in the afternoon because I've been going to bed at like 6 in the morning. Try to get my 8 hours in that way. But anyway, this video is about focus, and the reason why I want you to really pay attention to this video is because I'm really good at this, because I have to focus at certain times of the day to get anything done, okay? Because if I don't focus and let my phone get the best of me, which it does sometimes, because I'm constantly having to answer to people, I'm getting distracted by social media. I've probably been, out of anybody that you probably listen to on the web, mastered this technique because I've had to. I mean, if I want to move my business forward, if I want to run affiliate campaigns, if I want to buy traffic, I have to be able to sit down and do some deep work. Okay, I have no choice but to focus and get my mind straight on this. Okay, so we all know what's going on right now. I'm not going to mention it because I don't want to get demonetized again. But basically, there's a lot of stuff going on. I mean, there's news coming out like every 15 minutes. 15 minutes ago, 31 minutes ago, 7 minutes ago. It's like addicting. Okay, these headlines, and I'm looking at I'm looking at the U.S. I'm looking at Italy. I'm looking at different numbers. What's going on? I want to see. And it's frustrating because it's constantly pulling me away from actually getting some real work done. And I know just about everybody watching this is dealing with the same thing I'm dealing with because we're all interested in seeing what's going on. But what I found now is usually I just take a few minutes of my day and I go through the headlines. I read about a few things. I actually find it pretty interesting that they probably knew about this thing back in November and kind of covered it up. But again, what's that going to do to help fix my situation? It's going to do nothing. So, maybe do put a little bit of time aside to read the headlines, figure out what's going on for the day, and then block it out, okay? You got to block it out, and you got to get to work, okay? And here's what, just to give you an idea of exactly how my day's going, okay? I get up, I check my email, kind of my standard thing. I go downstairs to do some cardio. I actually have a Life Cycle bike that I bought years ago. It was expensive. It was a couple $1,000s, but that's paying some dividends now since all the gyms are closed. And then, I eat my food. I come back, and then I do some, maintenance on my work, whatever. If I get some texts I got to handle, I take care of that. Some emails I got to reply to, I take care of that. And, then I get down to work, okay? Today was a little bit different. I actually had to go make some moves because every business in the state of Nevada is actually getting closed by the governor unless it's essential, like grocery store or something like that. So I was kind of thinking I better get some gym, something to do some workouts with since I can't go to the gym. It's not open. And I found a place that had some used equipment, so I went and bought some stuff. And actually one of the things I bought was right here. I can't even lift it up. I'm actually going to have to stand up here to show you guys. It's so heavy. This damn thing, kettlebell, 70 pounds. I don't know, it's like kilos, but it's 70 pounds. And then I bought a dumbbell, so I can play around with this for tries and buys. Kettlebell, I can do legs. I can do some abs with that. I can do shoulders. I can do a lot of different things with the kettlebell. And then I also bought it's like a pull-up thing, and it's a dip thing, and it's got a crunch thing. It was like $600 used, but honestly, it's something that I can use after this because I'm pretty into working out. I work out 6 days a week, and some nights I get busy. I got to get to the strip for whatever reason, and I'm just not able to do my work. So I'm going to put that in my garage, and I'll have it, okay? And I'll have the kettlebell, I'll have the weights, and I'll be able to get a quick, 20, 30-minute workout in without going to the gym at my house, which is going to be kind of convenient and nice going forward, even after all this. So I'm going to be getting into my workout routine starting tomorrow, back into my workout routine, and I'm going to be using the machine I bought. That should be getting delivered tomorrow or the next day. And I should be able to, pretty much keep my schedule the same, okay? Now, the only thing that's been distracting me is all these freaking headlines and, trying to keep a pace on what's going on. I mean, I can tell you right now, just what I've seen today, okay? I saw it with my own eyes. People are not taking this seriously, okay? They're not taking it seriously in the U.S., unfortunately, and, the grocery stores were packed. I saw, tons of cars on the road, just like a normal Friday afternoon. It was busy, okay? People are out and about, they're doing their thing, and they're not taking this seriously. That's how it is around here, and I'm guessing where you live, it's probably the same way. So unfortunately, that's just going to prolong the agony that we're dealing with here, okay? But this is the first time since I've lived out in Las Vegas in 7 years that we're actually closed, okay? I have no reason to check my phone after a certain amount of hours. Daytime hours, I kind of keep an eye on it. I got some girls I text and some friends and whatnot. But after a certain time, I take this thing and I just flip it over, just like this, okay? I flip it over and it doesn't exist in my world, okay? And then I sit down and I focus. I write content. Right now, I'm writing content. I'm on a content kick. I've got my partner on a content kick. This is the first time I've had my SEO developer working for me now full-time. He's not working. He works at a casino part-time, and he's not working there, obviously, right now. And so I got my developer full-time. I got my assistant full-time. I have my VP of sales on board full-time writing. I have two other writers that are part-time that are writing for me right now. And I have myself writing. Okay. This is the first time ever that I've had 4 writers, a full-time developer, and an assistant all working together to build my business online. And we're not even open right now. We're not in business. I have no money coming in, only money going out to pay everyone. But the amount of work that I'm going to get done in the next 30 to 45 days will be nothing like my business has ever seen before, okay? So I'm confident I'm going to come out of this thing. Yeah, I'm losing a ton of money now, in excess of 6 figures. I refunded over 5 figures just in the last 3 or 4 days. So my losses are going to mount to in the 6-figure range. But with the amount of work that I'm putting in now, I'm counting on 2021 now. I'm already looking a year ahead. That the amount of work I'm going to put in now is going to pay me all that money back and then some in 2021. And that's the way you have to think, and that's why you have to focus, okay? You have to focus on getting the deep work done in this time of downtime, okay? There's no reason for you to be on your phone, and there's no reason for you to be chatting with your friends or hanging out with your friends, drinking beers. I see people on social media, they're still having parties. I got invited to a party on Wednesday night. I told the dude, I said, listen, bro, I know it's your birthday and all, but man, first off, I don't want to be around people because I don't want to catch a damn coronavirus, okay? I have a severe asthma since I was a kid. I've kind of outgrown it, but whenever I get a cold or anything like that, it gets really bad, and I've been hospitalized once in the last 5 years that I can remember, and prior to that, I was hospitalized multiple times with pneumonia. So I'm in that high risk category, and I certainly don't want to have contract this virus and go into the hospital for a number of weeks, and that would just kill my whole plan here to blow up my business. So I'm focusing right now. I just wrote an ultimate guide to one of the nightclubs out here, 7,100 words. That's like a mini book, okay? I just wrote a mini book. Plus I had to put together video. I had to put together images. That one ultimate guide took me 3 days. But that ultimate guide should rank number 1 in Google after a short amount of time because it's so good and better than what's out there on the internet. Google's going to see that, and that's going to pay me dividends. That's like having an online salesperson out there for the next however many years. I'll have to update it every year just with some different DJs and maybe change the years and menus and whatnot. But that's an online salesman that I'm going to have out there for the next 5 years. So what are you doing today that is going to pay off dividends for you in the next 5 years? That's what I'm asking you in this video. Make sure you leave me a comment below and let me know because I'm curious. Now you're probably asking me about, that's what I'm doing for my one business and making content and, growing my my authority on the websites and with video and words and blog posts. But you probably ask me what am I doing with my affiliate marketing campaigns? Okay, well I am building a whole system right now for affiliate marketing, and it's just about ready to go. I don't know if I'm going to get to it this weekend, maybe next week, but my developer has pretty much got his work done. We got the funnel built. And we're doing some tests right now on Pinterest, and we're seeing how it converts. So between my media buyer and myself, my developer. We actually have a couple big things in the works for that as well. I'm actually kind of waiting it out a little bit because what I like to do is I don't want to be that first one to the there's an analogy out there. If you're like ahead of the pack, ahead of everybody else, you're going to get a bunch of arrows in your back, okay? And right now, we're going into a new era of life for people. Majority of people are going to be home. There's going to be a lot of people on their phones and computers. Albeit we're probably going into a heavy recession, the people might be buying more stuff online. Things are going to change. Habits are going to change. That kind of stuff's all going to happen in the next 6 to 8 weeks. So what I'm going to do is I'm kind of sitting back a little bit. I'm sitting on the sidelines. Number one, I opened up a TD Ameritrade account, and I might do a little bit of trading, but I'm going to let this thing develop a little bit longer. That's another thing. I don't want to even look at that account. It's sitting there ready, but I'm not going to get into it because it takes away brain power from what I'm working on. I got to focus on what I'm working on, and that's what I'm going to do only. Okay. The affiliate stuff's another thing. That's something that I put into action. Sent a couple of texts, sent some stuff, say, hey, build me this to my developer. But I'm not going to focus. I'm not going to focus on buying media right now because I'm still working on content for my other site. So I'm only focusing on one thing, but I have stuff in the works with my team that when it's ready to be worked on, I'll jump into that and focus on that. Okay. So that's what you got to do. Focus on one thing, get it done, and then maybe jump into the next thing. Now, if you're fairly new into what I was finishing my story is I'm going to wait to see, and I'm going to be checking Ad Spy. I'm going to be checking some of my other spy tools. I'll be spying in on the Facebook feed, and I'm going to see what other people are doing. And if I see something catching traction, I can just jump in and do what they're doing. Okay, let them do the hard work of finding out what works, and then not copy them. I'll model them, and then I'll use their hard work and leverage that to make some money online. So I'm not in a huge cash crunch right now. I have a decent amount in my Ameritrade account. I have a decent amount in my 2 bank accounts, and I'm okay. I'm okay right now. Credit cards are all paid, and I'm just going to finish my projects and maybe jump into the affiliate stuff once I kind of see what's working and I see what's going on the internet. I'm going to pay attention and go down that path when I'm ready. So that is the plan with the affiliate stuff. Now, as far as if you're new to affiliate marketing or you're new to online marketing in general, what I recommend that you do in this downtime, I would do. There's 4 big things here that I think are the most important things, at least to get started. And there's actually 5 really important things, but the 5th one I think you can kind of learn as you go because you can kind of model other people. But the main ones that I would say that you should focus on right now, if you're new and you don't have a lot of money and you have a lot of time, I'd learn Photoshop and I'd learn Adobe Premiere. Okay, I'd learn those two tools. I do not know Photoshop that well, and I certainly don't know Premiere that well. I still use Camtasia, but I have an assistant that knows both. So she does all my Photoshop and my Premiere. I am going to learn it. I don't know if this is the time I'm going to learn it. I'm working on this content right now, and I got some affiliate stuff I want to work on. I'm still going to probably save that till the slow season of next year, which is going to be the fall of next year. But I will try to get that into this year, the Photoshop and the Premiere. But if you're new, I'd recommend working on that. And then the next 2 things I'd learn, I'd get really good or really familiar with Facebook ads and the Google ad platform. Those are the 2 platforms you really need to know. If you understand the Facebook ad platform, the Google ad platform is a little bit more complicated in my opinion, but you'll get it. Okay, it takes time. You're gonna have to watch a lot of how-to videos. You can watch my channel. I've done a lot of videos on the Google ad platform and the Facebook ad platform. You can pretty much learn everything you need to know from just my channel. Okay, and I'm gonna shoot some more how-to stuff next week, so don't worry about that. I got some more stuff coming for you guys. I do have all my Facebook campaigns still set up, and I have my Google AdWords campaigns still set up. I'm running very low $1 a day stuff type traffic to it because I'm out of business right now, but I'm not closed. Okay, I'm eventually going to open back up, and we're eventually going to come back, and everything's going to go back to somewhat normal, hopefully. So I'm going to keep my campaigns up. I'm going to keep them at $1 a day, keep the algorithm happy, and then once I turn back on the traffic, it's going to be go time. Those are the 4 things. And the 5th one was copywriting, okay? You can learn copywriting kind of as you go, in my opinion, at least in affiliate marketing, because you're not typically going to have to start from scratch. You can spy on other people and see what they're doing, see what's converting, and you can model their copy, and you can pretty much get what you need to learn off other people's stuff right now. Is there a whole nother level to copywriting? Absolutely. You can read thousands of books on it. You can go into detail of, how to basically manipulate people's minds to buy stuff. There's all different rabbit holes of stuff when it comes to copywriting. And you can take that on as a skill and a lifelong goal later, okay? But I don't think you have to spend your time learning how to copywrite Say for example, I'm trying to think of a really good copywriter. That guy, I think his name was Chet, or Clemens. Clemens is a really good copywriter. And even that guy, Joel Benson. Okay, those guys are like professional copywriters. Okay, and to go down that rabbit hole in the beginning as a newbie, it's not necessary. It's just not. You don't need to be that good of a copywriter. You can see what other people are doing, and you can learn that way. I would spend the time learning the technical stuff like the Photoshop and the Premiere, and then learn the Google ad platform or the Facebook, vice versa, whichever one you're going to go after first. Facebook's probably a little bit easier to start, I think, and then go into the Google ad platform and learn those in detail. Watch every how-to video you can, set some campaigns up, practice, even if you got to spend a little money to get the feel for it. That's what I would do in this downtime, and focus on just one of those things at a time. Learn Photoshop, feel comfortable using it, get it down, learn Premiere, do the same thing, make some videos, then go onto Facebook, start running a few campaigns, learn that. I mean, all these things are not like something you're going to learn overnight, okay? You could be talking months to learn one of those things, okay? I don't know how fast of a learner you are, but Photoshop could take a few weeks or months. Premiere could take a few weeks or months, depending on how much time you devote to it. Same thing with the Facebook ad platform, same thing with Google. But if you learn all those things in that order, okay, you are going to be an incredible marketer and be able to basically print money on demand on the internet. Okay, so hopefully you guys got something about it today about focusing in 2020. I pretty much laid it all out on the line of what you should do. Start your day out, get some blood flowing, do some cardio. Maybe you can run if you don't have a bike like I do. Go ahead and keep your diet up, stay healthy, stay away from people. You don't want to get the beer virus. Make sure you get a hold of some weights, or figure out, go online and look around for some home exercises to keep your body in shape through these trying times. I went and bought some weights. It is what it is. I'll figure it out. I'll make sure I have a decent enough workout to maintain what I have. I'm not going to make gains in this time, but I can maintain. And then after that, check your headlines, check your email, shut your phone off, and focus for 8 to 10 hours a day. And you will come out of this thing so far ahead of most people, it won't even be funny. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today. I'm the Marketing Meathead. We'll talk to you later. Bye.